Okay, you're the indie tour guide, so where to first?
LAW. Gritty little outfit forgotten in a glamorous city. It's where I cut my teeth after I left WWE. It's a special place to me, and they will absolutely love having you. Especially if you fall flat on your face.
I'll make sure to win then.
It's not just that. Right now, you're still walking around in the same old gear, using the same entrance, music, moves, like you're trying to remind everyone who you used to be. Who are you now? Are you even the archetype anymore? Does your gear represent who you are? You said you want to evolve, so evolve.
Yeah, maybe I should leave every door open. Even the ones I used to swear I'd never walk through. Leave everything on the table.
Exactly. Make sure when you step into the ring at LAW, you're not who you were. You're who you want to be. I'll go set up your first match at LAW. I've got the perfect opponent. Also, as soon as you're out of earshot, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about how I get to hit the road with the archetype. Or the former archetype. Either way, this is gonna be good.
What's good, guys? Today we're back for another video on WWE 2K26 Myrise Episode 5, where we drop in with DG getting an invitation, some might say, from Hector Flores to go to LAW, where he can truly start the grind to become who he wants to be and leave archetype in the rearview mirror. And it all starts with our first match there. Okay, Lucha Royalty meets Wrestling Royalty. El Mago Jr., we've seen him before, versus Star Archetype. Two legacies collide under LAW lights. Maybe after the match, the Archetype can actually be of some use and help break down the ring. Austin Creed. How to say that? From WrestleMania to dive bar main events. Ouch. Some people fall off and call it a journey. Gymnastics taught me how to land. Just saying. Okay. From big arenas to small halls, the great ones show up the same way. Because of luck. Best of luck to Archetype in his LAW debut. A lot of people have some different opinions, as we can see here. But regardless, we must put on a show. And finally, the true DG is on display. Archetype no more. The real superstar. The one that battled their former people, that battled their ex-girlfriend and all that stuff. They got betrayed by her as well. The guy that we've been sticking with for a couple of years now. Same attire real quick. We're going to touch on this a little bit. The arm sleeve. You'll see something in a minute that we've changed. I was kind of contemplating about not giving him the arm sleeve for the indies, but we'll definitely play around with the gear more than we did this year. That's our opponent for today. Purple, I'm honestly liking the color, not gonna lie. Kind of gives me Judgment Day vibes, obviously with the purple and black. But hey, it is what it is. It is time to show them who we really are. And with the disco ball hanging over our heads, we kick this match off. We're gonna need everything, honestly. Try and make this as quick as possible so we can progress through the story. This guy may give us fuss, honestly. Maybe we can just get a little grappling going here. Trying to explore a little bit more moves, honestly. As I play on, I kind of thought last year, 2K25, that I kind of did the same moves, I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's a little something different I didn't do too often. Just trying to spice it up. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with not only just the attire, but also the moves as well, maybe the taunts, for as much as you guys see, all that stuff. It's just going to be a little different. Give it a new flavor here and there. I don't know, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode as we drop in, obviously, in a huge, pivotal moment right here in DG's young career, technically, because no more Archetype, so it's really DG's first match when you think about it. But regardless, he catches our foot, maybe a little bit too much yapping there, we're not paying attention. As he gets our back flip, 360, whatever, something move. Followed up with a springboard. Obviously, we know that range. He's not reaching all the way to the end of the ring. If he would have, I would have had some fuss to the WWE 2K developers. We get him. We missed the combo there, but we get a reversal, and he is close to being stunned. Maybe this will. He rolls out because he's ducking, but it's okay. Got something for him too. We can do springboards out there too. That gives him a little bit more on the stun meter, but not quite enough. Not even what we had before he even rolled out. Get a couple of kicks though. We do have our signature. All right, Hector, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this, but we are doing that. Like we're in Houston, we rocket kick. And this time around, we're going up to the top because why not? We can put this guy away real fast. I don't think he has resiliency. He has 0 health. Let's just call it a day. He kicks out with 0 health. He gained that health. I don't even know how. But if this is no DQ, we strike him with the chair. I'm not going to lie, I cannot feel like I didn't just look at the pause menu just to make sure it was no DQ match. But we would get a reversal there. And he's almost stunned again, and he is. But he uses Iron Jaw. Maybe this is enough. And that it is. We get our first dub in LAW. And that gives us a little bit of a boost here. We haven't, oh dang, he just spoiled it. I was trying to wait and show you guys something pretty cool, but whatever. We got Hector Flores, our guy here, giving us a little bit of a hand with the chair, but regardless, we got the dub. And what I was talking about, I got a little sidetracked during the match. If you guys really paid attention to the last series, obviously the Myrise series in 2K25, you would notice that the little armband, or arm sleeve actually, is not an armband. It went a little lower. So just a little lower, like barely covering the elbow. And now we got it to be really high to where I really wanted it to be, but I couldn't find it. Honestly, maybe it was in last year's, because we got another familiar face here that was on 2K24's one, I believe. Anyway, it may have been on last year's, but I found it, and that made me so happy when I found it because, like, that's exactly what I wanted. We give DG a little bit of drip as his first match as DG and dropping the archetype. But obviously got your neighbor Rose. That's not all. The guy from all the way back in like what, 20, I don't even know what. But this guy has been with the franchise for so long. It is insane to see this guy right back again. I did not play 2K20, or I did play 2K20. I did not play 2K19 where he had a voice, and this was actually his character model. I don't think in the past ones it was Baron Blade, whatever. And I just thought it was so cool just watching other people play it. It was so cool to see him. And that was the first one I actually had voices on, was 2K19. Obviously, 2K20 was my first WWE 2K match, but regardless, I digress. We're going to get up to some upgrades right now. This maybe, once we're done, should get us possibly up to an 87 max. I'm going to use this wisely. Definitely getting resiliency up, though. I don't know why I put submission so high. Probably because after that match, I got dogged by that guy. Yeah, that would explain it. We're going to get a little bit of aerial and running in and get a little bit of defense. I did not predict the right number. We go one shy of what I predicted. But regardless, still good. We go up to an 86. Honestly, let's talk to these people. Well, they're all giving us Myrise matches. Whatever. It's been so long since I heard this guy's voice. Why not?
You know, I didn't believe it until I saw you with my own eyes. The archetype. Standing in a building where the bathrooms don't have doors.
Gotta stay grounded somehow.
I'm Baron Blade. I run BCW. We're not fancy, but we're loud, we're loyal, and we've been known to get a little wild. Word around the locker room is that you're out here trying to see if the old machine still runs in a new world.
After the way Braun Breaker ran me over? Felt like I didn't even have the keys to the engine anymore.
Exactly. That's why you need to be at BCW. No smoke, no mirrors, just the bell, the crowd, and whatever you've got left in the tank. Look, LAW wants nostalgia, TBD wants marketing. BCW, we want to fight. If that sounds like your kind of place, I've got room on the next card. Want me to set something up?
What exactly are you thinking?
I got a lot riding on this one. Will you do it?
Cole Quinn makes a return in the WWE My Career / Myrise franchise. This is crazy. I honestly wasn't expecting this. 2 out of 3 falls still, so this is going to be a lengthy one. Honestly, we may just come back to this, see what TBD has to say, so I'm assuming that's why Geneva Rose was here, and see what Hector has lined up for us. But we're definitely going to come back to this. We're just going to have to get some more, matches in, get our stuff up, so then we can come back.
What else you got cooking, Baron?
And we got, so if I would have rebooked, I could have just said no, and that would have got me off. But I'm assuming the next one's Trey. So we're just always going down nostalgic lane. But obviously everyone knows she was in 2K20, the first WWE 2K game I actually played, or whatever. I already talked about that. We're going to decline this. Hopefully come back to it a little later. And right now we're going to see what Heather got for us.
I think this is going to be a banger. You?
Okay, so now it's a cage match, whatever that even.
Sorry, Hector, but I'm gonna need a different match.
Ooh. Okay. We can get down with this one. All right. This is our kind of party here. We got a tables match going. Like I said, we're going to get to the other ones later. See what Geneva Rose has to offer. She's probably going to offer the Legacy, maybe, is what I'm thinking, from 2K24. I can't remember. LJ, I think, was the name of that character that year. I'm trying to get something from underneath. We get a table. All we got to do is just send him through this, and then we win. So I'm going to try and get after that right now so then we can actually get this done as quickly as possible. Okay. Can I hurry up and get on top rope? This is a do or die situation. Okay. Well, luckily the table didn't smash, so we're still in it. We stand him up right here. Get the signature off. There we go. But we're laid out too. He crawls to the corner. We're trying to crawl. We get up though. A running kick right there. Now we've tried a couple of times to get him on the table. Obviously hasn't worked. That was one of those times that it did not work. He gets us with a clothesline. And yeah, he's reeling right now. And he wins. That is going to wrap us up for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Plenty more coming you guys this way. Despite the last result of us losing to a middle-aged man, I would honestly say it was a pretty good episode. Regardless, episode 5 is in the books. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. When we come back, one of these 3, we're going to get our next match. Hopefully progress further into the story. Got 10 more stars, I believe, to do before we can progress on to the next stage. Love y'all. Peace.